Hiya, Amy here, and today I have some clean and simple snark to share with you today. Now, I recently got this 3D texture fades. It's like a brick wall embossing folder from sizzix, and I haven't played with it yet, so I'm going to take it on its maiden voyage with you today. But it's super dimensional and it should be fun. So let's jump right in. I have some cardstock. It's lightweight, 80 pound. I have a 110 pound cardstock card base, and here are a couple photos of this card I'm going to make with this grumpy little dog that makes me laugh. So anyway, I start off basically by running this panel through my embossing folder off screen. I am going to spritz it down with some water. This is an optional step, but I do feel that it really helps the paper kind of meld to the design. So if you have a really thick, fatty McGee embossing folder like this, these 3D ones, man, they don't mess around. So I would give the paper a chance by moistening it and letting it take the shape without cracking. So I recommend it, not required, but you can see the gorgeous result here after I run it through off screen. And it's just awesome texture. I'm so excited to have this in my stash. But I do decide it needs a little something else, so I'm just using some residual ink from my blending brushes. I have the brown one, and then I end up grabbing my black one, and I'm just adding just a little bit of something onto this so that it's not all plain white, and it does kind of really accentuate the grooves and the textures on this panel. So you can see I've cut it down a little bit. It's a little smaller than A2 size, and now I'm shopping my critter book. If you've seen this before, I have a critter book and a sentiment book, but I was recently told by one of my followers that she had found some pockets with like a little flap on it to kind of help them from, flying out all over the place. So if you have the older ones, they work fine. I still use those as well, but I am giving these a try to see if they do help me kind of keep them in the pockets a little bit easier. It's just a little tiny, I don't know, maybe a 1/4 inch flap that kind of just holds the little pockets closed. So if you have them really full like I do think this might be a little bit of a game changer for me, just to keep me from having to kind of tip the book upward so that they don't slip out. So you do you. Both pockets are great. Like I said, I have the older regular baseball protector pocket sheets, and then I have these to try as well. So I will link both in the video description box below with all the other products. But you see I grabbed this little, looks like a little min pin, like a miniature Doberman pinscher maybe, but I end up switching him and deciding he didn't look grumpy enough to go with these snarky sentiments that I have here. So I decided to go with this little mad schnauzer or whatever, Maltese or whatever he might be. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what kind of dog you think that is. But I decided to go with him, and then I just used some tape runner to adhere this panel down right onto this card base. Straight. Trying to be straight here, but had to lift it up a little bit and try again. But I have these little foam strips that I get from Amazon. They're the perfect fit behind these little sentiment strips from Tailored Expressions. So I put foam on the one for the front of the card, and then I end up liquid gluing the one on the inside of the card. And I also end up liquid gluing the little dog down. You could obviously pop him up as well, but I thought it looked kind of cute with him a little bit nestled behind the sentiment. So I'm just getting my Barely Art glue here, putting down some liquid glue real quick, and then putting him right down on top of that sentiment strip that says, "Nope, not today." And then the liquid glue for the inside, it says, "Went out, do not recommend." So fun, snarky sentiments. You guys probably have surmised at this point that I'm a bit sarcastic, so I love the snark. And this came together in a snap, and I got to use one of my cute colored critters. So I hope you enjoyed this idea. If you did, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. And yes, if you know what kind of dog that is, please let me know. I'm curious. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye.